my jellyfighters. My name is Jim, and this is your daily Brogue for the 3rd of January, 2025. Okay, so getting used to this again, playing this game. I've been playing Unexplored, which is a fairly old game that I hadn't played before, but it has a really good level generation system. It starts to make the game look like a story. Like, this does not feel like a story. So, right, this does not have parts and things like that. Unexplored was good. It had, special levels that sometimes showed up. It had lots of interesting monsters and bosses and stuff like that, so it was pretty good. And it had a lot of things it learned from Brogue, this game. One is that you leveled up through items. You did not level up through achievements. You did not level up through experience. You leveled up by the things you found, which is good, right? You use the things you found to build the best character, and I think that's actually a very good system for a procedurally generated game like this one and like that one. Why? Why do I think that's such a good? Well, how many war axes do I need? Crap. Why do I think that's good? Well, I think the biggest reason is you don't really know what's going on. There were classes, so it's not exactly like this. But the classes, interestingly, were just the starting equipment. Um, there wasn't anything special about you before you started. You might have had a larger strength. You might have had a couple of rings or a helmet or something like that. In fact, for some classes, like the barbarian, for example, he had to wear his barbarian helmet, which I don't think you could do very much with. I don't think you could enchant it or anything like that. It was a thing that was a restriction rather than a pure um, benefit. Although it was better than the standard helmet, it was not as good as some of the helmets that showed up later on in the game. Um, so that's one interesting way to handle difficulty. So it was a little bit lighter than Brogue because it's a roguelite, right, rather than a roguelike. Um, so I mean, it was not as merciless. Oh, okay. Fortunately, when I enchanted the thing, I enchanted what was at least the only non-bad war axe. The flail is good. Brass wand. Bad means you can target your dude. Invisibility. Okay. Not really a great wand. I mean, it's nice to have an invisible monkey, but I don't really think it does very much. Although I guess you can sneak up on that goblin. Let's get out of the mud because of them guys. Oops. Spear. There's that damn monkey. Okay, did that key find a place? Yes, it did. Both me and my monkey can use some magic healing gas. So it was a very good, very interesting. Not a great health charm. Ring of Stealth is good-ish. Let's play with the chainmail. Okay. Speed. Any other potions? Fascination. Okay, let's pause. Okay, so back. Let's get out of that. Ah, back in ASWD land again. Here's my monkey. All right. Did I see a? Oh, it's a chainmail of multiplicity, so that's good. The war axe. I need 3 more enemies. Minus 15 does not sound good. Anyways, so I was sitting here extolling the virtues of Unexplored 2 games ago. And then what happened? Well, the obvious thing happened is I tried Unexplored 2. Now, Unexplored 2 is sort of a larger world um, exploration game. And I really like the idea. Um, there are a couple of problems. So you'll remember when I talked about Unexplored, I said it was good because it had learned a lot of things from the from Brogue. Basically, it did things that Brogue does well, and it added those to the game. And then When they went to the new game, to Unexplored 2, they got rid of some of those. So you advance, well, there are a couple of reasons why this might be, but you advance every time you complete a big old quest, a really deep, important quest. You can get a new skill, and that's your advancement. Those skills are pretty good, and it's fairly interesting and stuff like that. Uh, I drop G drop IT. Good. Let's equip that flail. Got some cursed leather armor. Keep the regular leather armor for now. I have to remember I've got the flail, not the war axe. So anyways, this is a exploration game. So a lot of the different choices that were made could very easily, probably are, because something different is going on in the game, right? It's a different game, so I think it's reasonable to suppose that different mechanics might be in order. The problem is that you have a lot of these things going on. Okay, levitation. Okay, so this probably has black jelly. No, Goblin Warlord. Okay, crap. So to get that key, I have to go down a little. You use incineration. through yet. There we go. Oh, I already got the door key. All right. Let's see. Game two. Let's see. So in the game, you can play multiple characters. So there's one major difference right away in Unexplored 2. Another difference is the leveling up. And comparatively, I'd say you don't get enough good things. In general, the game is pretty stingy. Um, Now, a lot of things, here you can live with. I think the problem that I had is that the way it all works together. You don't really get a very good um, what's the best way to say this? The way Unexplored 2 works takes you so long to do anything sort of interesting because you're moving from position to position on a large map, a game board map, which is sort of not and that was a key error. So you're moving around on a game board map. in Unexplored 2. On the outside. So it's um, pretty Bilbo Bagginsy, right? No, maybe I shouldn't say Bilbo Bagginsy, but crap. Um, okay, so that's a bad banded male. Ah, crap. Oh well. Should have put the identify on one of those stabs.